Southside family. I just wanted to share with you that I come from a family that has made history. My father was an educator. He was the first black principal of Hill House High School in New Haven, Connecticut. I didn't know that at the time. It wasn't until maybe 10 years ago that I realized that it was told to me. My father really wasn't a communicator and kind of kept things to himself. But that was a great feat to be the first black principal of the oldest high school in New Haven, Connecticut. I also have a cousin who went to school at Virginia Union. In 1960, he was one of the Richmond 34. This was a group of 34 Virginia Union students who had a non-violent demonstration at Thalheimer's in downtown Richmond, Virginia. They were not allowed as blacks to sit in the Richmond room. The Richmond room was the restaurant at Thalheimer's. The blacks were to go to the basement and have their lunch there. They chose to sit and be served in the Richmond room, and they refused to leave. They were asked to leave. They said no. They weren't told the reason to leave. They were just asked to leave. White patrons weren't asked. It was just the blacks that were asked to leave. They were all arrested. All 34 were arrested. My cousin Raymond B. Randolph was the one that sued the Commonwealth of Virginia. As they all went to trial, they were all accused of trespassing, and they were all fined $20. At that moment, the lawyer said that they would appeal that decision. The case was taken to the Supreme Court, and the charges were all dropped. And you can look it up yourself. It's under the document of Randolph versus Commonwealth of Virginia. It's very interesting. I pulled it down and copied it, made a copy myself. If anybody wants to read it, I have it for you. He was also a freedom rider. He went to Greensboro, North Carolina, and was arrested there as well as a civil rights activist. They were honored. The 50th year, the Freedom Riders was honored on Oprah. There's also a history marker across from where I work at 600 East Broad Street regarding the Thalheimer incident. It recognizes the Richmond 34 and the case that was brought to court, the Supreme Court. I'm thankful for this moment that I have to share with you all and have you realize that knowledge is power. Thank you.